evening, everyone. Developing as we come on the air at 4, Governor Dunleavy's declared a state food security disaster declaration. This impacts the more than 66,000 Alaskans receiving SNAP food assistance benefits, and it comes hours after President Trump announced partial federal SNAP funding as the government shutdown continues. Now, the 30-day disaster declaration addresses SNAP benefits for Alaska recipients. The state will work with a federal contractor to make electronic transfers of benefits onto EBT cards on a weekly schedule. The declaration lasts 30 days or until the federal government reopens. The governor's office says the Alaska Department of Health will work with food banks to provide additional resources. And Alaska has at least 15 food banks and pantries working around the clock right now to serve neighbors in need, from large areas like Anchorage, Fairbanks, Juneau, and the Kenai Peninsula to smaller regional and rural hubs, including in Bethel. Our investigative team's Augusta McDonald found out more about how changes in SNAP benefits is impacting a location in Anchorage that is expecting demand to more than double.
Not a problem.
Louis Polanco helps people get their food boxes at the Lutheran Social Services food bank.
We're getting a lot of first-timers last week and the week before last.
This location serves over 3,000 people a month. Normally, the beginning of the month is slower at the food bank because people are using their SNAP benefits at the grocery stores. But this month, Dean Humphreys, Director of Operations, expects that to change.
If there is no food stamps put out towards the community, anywhere from a 50 to 60% increase, I would expect.
Those numbers are staggering as more than 60,000 Alaskans receive SNAP benefits. But here, it's the faces that tell the real story.
So what is that like when you're seeing first-time food bank users who typically use SNAP to fund maybe half their groceries a month?
Nervous, embarrassed, the range of emotions. They bring kids in. We give the kids some snack packs just to kind of alleviate that. But that's typically like, they don't know what to do.
For Dakota Nolder, today is about survival.
I would use it and budget meals throughout the whole entire month and sometimes save some over. And it was a great help. I relied on it. But now that they're getting shut down for a little while, I'm going to have to use different resources. And I would just say it's more of an adaptation than a complaint.
What are your other options?
I'm going to be using the food banks, the Anchorage Rescue Mission for dinner. There's Beans Cafe, Lunchbox. There's always Hope Center for lunch.
On this day, Dakota Nolder spoke with optimism. What remains to be seen now is what constant SNAP changes mean in the days ahead. Augusta McDonald, Alaska's News Source.
And right now, Alaska's News Source is working to learn how the governor's disaster declaration will exactly be funded. But if you also have a tip for our investigative team, you can email us at 2investigates@ktuu.com.